I had no idea the British press was so bigoted.
This one's wife. Useless woman wears hat. Warning. Groundbreaking information ahead. Warning. Groundbreaking information ahead. Warning. Groundbreaking information ahead. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Consider yourself duly warned. You're about to be in receipt of some groundbreaking information that may be too much for your brain to handle it. I make no comment about your level of cognitive function, but simply warn you that receipt of this information could cause several of your brain cells to implode. You may experience symptoms of dizziness and nausea as you are overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of the information that I am about to share with you. These are changing times in which the world faces particular danger. And yet, amidst the conflict, the famine, the greed, the wars that take place, we can always rely upon the fact that there is one woman who is going to ensure that key information is shared with us. The living saint that has been placed upon this planet to ensure that we all live our lives in authentic organicness, that we understand that there are meaningful moments, that we are able to live our lives in a way which is pure, that is about turning up and doing better. We are given this example of saintly goodness on a regular basis by an individual who strides this world like a colossus, setting examples with her unassailable brilliance and magnetism. Yes, we can only throw ourselves prostrate to the floor and acknowledge the sheer goodness and purity of this one's wife, a woman who has never hurt a fly in her life, and ensures that we are fed a daily diet of her example-setting behaviour. Erin Hill has been tasked with being the blessed messenger, for we are told this one's wife carries a matchbook keychain with a 4-word mantra. Oh, hallelujah! Yes, break out praise for whichever personal god you worship as a consequence of being furnished with that information. Do you realise how you have sinned, how your life has been devoid of meaning, that you have walked a dark and lonely path? Well, now you can come into the light because you have been told that this one's wife carries a matchbook keychain with a 4-word mantra. Yet there's more. Gird your loins, steel your resolve, perhaps sit down to ensure that you're not knocked over by the sheer brilliance of what you are about to be told. This one's wife added a dash of charm, for she is charm personified. She has more charm in her back pocket than the Minister of Charm from Charm University. She added a dash of charm to her recent bookstore outing. No doubt a bookstore outing where she sought safety. The Duchess of Sussex was spotted leaving Godmother's. Isn't she fantastic? She's able to leave a place. Yes, such is her brilliance that she needs to ensure that when she leaves a place, she is seen to leave that place. For being seen to do it is more important than doing it itself. Yes, and of course, we must all give thanks to the patron saint of paparazzi, Backgrid, for it is they who managed to catch her leaving this place. But not only did they manage to catch her leaving this place in an example of leaving a place that has never been parallel matched before, that she also demonstrates how she is superior to any being on earth for if one closely looks at the picture, one can see that the eyes, hidden behind some no doubt very stylish and expensive sunglasses, are fixated straight on the camera lens. Yes, she can do this better than anybody else on the planet. What a woman! Her ability to find the camera lens and stare straight at it is second to none. Let us create statues of her staring into camera lenses. Let us create foundations so that people can be taught to find the camera lens. Let us create apprentices to ensure that young people understand how they, too, can find the camera lens with the skill, the grace, the bravery of this one's wife. She was dressed casually in a large straw sun hat. Oh, how she wore that sun hat with grace and ease, a dignified sun hat, a luring, a demure sun hat, no doubt. She wore a blue sweater of the type of blue that nobody's eyes had ever looked on before. She had a gold Cartier Juste un Clou necklace. She wore that better than anybody else's, for her neck is both graceful and elegant. It is as if a swan's graceful and elegant neck has been taken and has been approved upon by the gods of gracefulness and elegance. She wore Ray-Ban aviators, specially modified to ensure that she can find camera lenses through them. Apparently, she seemed to be enjoying a sneak peek at the new shop co-owned by literary agent Jennifer Rudolph Walsh and cosmetics mogul Victoria Jackson ahead of its official opening. And why not? Why not allow her to look? After all, she is a deity that walks the earth. She should, more than anybody, be afforded a sneak peek ahead of the official opening. Furthermore, as she left the bookstore, leaving the bookstore like nobody else has ever left a bookstore before, she was seen sporting a leather matchbook keychain by Anya Hindmarch. Yes, only she can wield a matchbook keychain in the way that it looks like it's been photoshopped so you can see the writing upon it. It would cost $310, which, quite simply, is so cheap she could have paid $3,000 for it and it would still be worth it. It was designed with a whimsical touch. No doubt the designer thought of this one's wife and her whimsy. It mimics a matchbook and is embossed with a charming reminder to take what you need, clearly a mantra which this one's wife lives by and one which we would all do well to have accord to. It offers uplifting words like hugs, love, patience and a smile. Wow, she is truly groundbreaking, presenting words that nobody ever knew before. Words like hugs, words like love, patience and a smile. How she dispenses hugs and love and patience and a smile like lightning from her fingertips. We are truly blessed to have this woman in our midst. And the fact that people deem that it is appropriate to tell us all about the fact that she was wearing a hat and a sweater and some jewellery and had a matchbook and she was seen leaving a bookstore. Yes, once again, the ridiculousness and the uselessness of this one's wife. This demonstrates the banal nature of this useless woman. That, of course, driven by her narcissism and the necessity of being seen to do things, that she organises for her to be photographed just leaving a bookstore, something that plenty of people have done. She wants to transform it into an act of brilliance. The sarcasm that you may have detected in the early part of this video is actually demonstrative of, in effect, the way that her narcissism causes her to see what she does, that it is worth recording. But all you have is a mediocre, useless woman wearing some clothing leaving a bookstore. It's not newsworthy. The only actual purpose that it provides is to enable me to comment upon it in terms of ridiculing her thirst for fuel and, of course, demonstrating that this is naturally driven by her narcissism and is another nugget of evidence to add to the thousands of others that show that rather than do something and just go about it, she has to ensure that it's reported on and recorded because of the need to control people by doing this, the need to receive fuel by doing this, the need to manage her facade, which is a residual benefit. Thus, whilst people herald it as something amazing, I describe it as what it is a useless woman wearing a hat. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.